Waiting to get the notification real quick.
Yeah.
It only say upcoming, that's why. Hold on, I gotta wait for the notification. Alright, now I got the notification. There we go.
Oh no, why this nigga want to see the full offense and defense? Like,
Yo,
what good? Y'all know that was you, G. Man, what play should I use?
Yeah, Philly.
And the defense. What defense playbook should I use? You should use Pittsburgh. Alright. The white on white? Oh yeah. The Lakers is trash. Them niggas ain't won no games yet.
Today,
Right, Westbrook even on the team. That nigga trash.
It's us.
Change the depth chart. I gotta change the depth chart. Kick return. Full power return. That was me? Yeah.
Special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
Leading them out, their quarterback from the University of Nevada, it's Colin Kaepernick.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And his first look is incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
So a look here at the key inactives.
The
We this
so
list
far,
before the game down on the field. They tell us
I
every
got
time,
somebody
don't
else.
man up.
No
That
excuses.
nigga trash.
Be ready to play.
Oh.
That's the mantra of every
Whoever
organization.
just threw that ball.
The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents.
Not looking good right now.
Stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Why
There's
not?
Kaepernick.
Oh.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, we got a
Ooh, close to an interception.
So on fourth
And
down,
that
here's
nigga
the
threw that
Australia
in,
native
whoever that
Mitch
was.
Wishnowsky to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22.
That boy played. There you go. That boy gone. That boy gone. That boy gone. Ooh. Oh, that nigga was good. He was almost gone.
I was almost gone, G.
Boy. Almost, nigga. Close.
We got grandson, and we got me, no Cal, and D-Wade, and the right.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A big play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30.
Ain't nobody going to catch it, nigga.
He takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now we've got whistles and a timeout.
It's not looking good again.
Looks like we've got a 49er that's
So
down
I'm
on
saying
the
not
field.
looking good.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Them niggas do got good off defense, though. Not gonna
Taken
lie.
at the goal line.
Yes, they do.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Oh,
Now on the
nigga,
return
both
here,
hands.
we've got an
Damn.
injured player down there. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
Let's go.
Myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team
Boy, we got good
for the
defense,
Gipper
though.
speech, but I do say
We got good
Oh, God.
football yet. But we are at 500, and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
But who you throwing it
Center
to?
of the field, but it's
Damn.
incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Kaepernick. That will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
Good
That's the
nigga,
last
Terry.
thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
That first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Fighting his way through contact.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
After the punt on that play, we've got a man down
Oh,
on the
fucking
field.
teammate, bro.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from it.
Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season.
Touchdown.
And the Bears are able
Stop
to show off
playing.
their quick
From
strike
who?
ability.
Me, boy.
Now the
Gangsta
Bears
week.
keeping the offense on
That
the
was you.
field and going for 2.
Yeah, that was me. Gangsta week.
How you know that was you?
They'll try and
Good
throw
nigga, I
for
seen
it.
it. Well, I'm not sure about
Chase
second
down
conversion,
left.
but the first point I seen.
And this is gonna be
Let's see,
caught.
do we score
It's
second
good.
conversion?
And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now we've got whistles.
Oh, no, that was me. That was you right there.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What kind of music is that?
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Stupid nigga, second and 11.
Gun, it's Kaepernick. Pressure, he's taken down. A Bear sack. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
Well, I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
There's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's
Nigga,
killing it in a big way. Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. Oh, good move.
I'm injured.
Dang, my nigga, back hurt.
Now, here's 1st and 10.
Bro, I'm injured.
I just seen it to your character holding it back.
He's going to let this go.
Back in the
end zone.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown. Bears.
That boy Branson burnt that boy.
A great effort there.
Now with the only
second touchdown in this opening quarter.
Oh, that's good. That's
and
good.
The
That's
Bears
good.
are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's who's back in.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team is growing.
Not looking good,
His
dude.
confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down.
Somebody about to get injured, bro. I just know.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 22 carries, 127 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme
Nigga, who you doing it to?
offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers.
That nigga, Nick Bosa. Nigga threw it straight to the grass. Nigga, that nigga done gave the grass a hairline. Steady.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
They were
Not at
paid.
all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake.
Oh.
Now let's see if they're going to turn it into
Oh,
points.
Lord. Hey, gang, they kind of ended you, my boy.
Yup.
Bro, they kind of ended you.
Off play action, Fields. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great
Now
because
the
it
rest ain't want
separates
no
you,
game.
at least for
Them
a
niggas
week
trash.
amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
Dang.
A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. If these kinds of lanes are
That boy completed back.
like he's
That
going to have a
nigga
pretty big
gangster.
game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Second down and 3.
That nigga angry. I'm gonna be hurt again.
Here's Fields. And he's got it. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
When you did too, them niggas trash.
The average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Bears will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The kickoff team on the field now is able to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive.
Now,
following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
Oh, nigga, broke that nigga ankle.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you come around the edge, you're expecting...
Got him. Stop playing that nigga trash.
But if not...
Well,
2nd and 11 again.
And that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Sliding out of the pocket. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area.
Bro, who you doing it to?
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right, and he slides and covers
boy,
up
you got lucky, boy.
To pick up decent yardage.
They were telling me that nigga got lucky.
Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Nigga, where you doing that shit to?
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's free going
that
down
nigga
the left
smoked
side.
everybody, boy.
Touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Chicago.
That nigga D was smoke everybody.
With touchdown number
Play with me, boy. They can't get me, boy. Stop playing.
Continue to pour it
That's
on.
If you didn't know it, it won't.
But that nigga grandson though caught up to you, boy.
They've been a quick strike
Hey.
team all season long.
Me and grandson seem like we tried to get Tyreek Hill.
Wow, me? Now you want to leave a nigga
Nah,
out?
you too. Like us three. It seems like we tried to get Tyreek Hill.
Oh, God. Michael, and it's good.
And the route is on here in this first half. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
That nigga do it like in the team, bro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Bro, if they ever gonna score sometime?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yeah, you think they ever going
with the rest of the
score
offense.
anytime soon, my boy?
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's established not just a ton of identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this.
And then they get injured and slow down.
Continues to happen. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick.
Ah, you butterfingers, you can't catch. Butterfingers, butterfingers.
Been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure.
They already seen this, right?
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice run off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Bears take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Looking deep for Gabriel. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Chicago.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add
to his touchdown.
Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season, and the Bears add on. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark.
Nigga, what the fuck was you doing, my boy?
3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns, which tied Ernie Nevers, the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Down. I'm about to let them score for one.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
Died.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes just puts on sweatpants or a wrap.
Nah, these niggas cheating. Bro, I gotta change my depth chart. So punt return. That nigga D right now, a punt returner.
He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance.
No way.
Yeah, that nigga look like he just broke it with a girl, man.
They got the football back times in the win.
That one dude, he said that look like he just broke it with a girl, man. That nigga gonna be straight meanies.
Barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first.
Didn't he not even run?
7 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Idiot, you trip, you idiot.
Down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 7 down.
This defense is
imagine?
One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
They was.
Yo.
Imagine you tripping. Can't be me.
Oh, yeah.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Down 42-2. No nigga trash.
The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Oh, damn.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They were not looking good right now, G.
I can see.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone.
But nah, it ain't score. We still gonna be winning.
8 yards the gain on the last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. This is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh!
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to
get
the ball out of his hands.
I know you seen that.
In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
Yeah, fumble.
Exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just holding the lead, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting
Dude,
this
got
inside
more.
the San Fran 20. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he can't quite get
Lord.
there. Tackled down at the 1.
Oh, Lord.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Dude, how you ain't get injured yet? The fuck? How come my character get injured but not yours?
Now it's Fields.
Man.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
They kind of ended my character.
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
Well, they got some broken ribs. They're not coming back in no time soon.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge, and fire out.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And the ground game's been good, but they're
Man,
losing
gotta
in the second quarter. Can they use
y'all
that
better
ground
do
game
something
maybe
on
to
the
work
quarter,
the air
bro.
attack a little bit more?
I think so because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And
Y'all
oftentimes
niggas
you might want to
trash.
swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. To throw, Kaepernick. Rush coming, and he's
Let's go!
T.J. Watt leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time
Bro,
again.
niggas trash, bro. Who picked this man's up,
Here's
bro?
3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack.
What's so funny?
He'll drop to throw.
Oh!
That is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to
Uh-oh.
hold on
Time
to
for
it,
D1
but a
for
nice
a
play
punt return.
defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Now here's Ross. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Now
No!
we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside.
D1, you know who that was?
Yeah, me. Paulo Malo just got injured.
1st and 10, and
Damn.
kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out
Break
there.
Paulo Malo.
And he'll give it here to his running
Hey,
back.
he out for the game.
Heck of a move.
Nah.
And they'll wind
You
up
don't know
getting
that.
this
He
to
might.
37.
He might.
Gain of 9.
Yep, broken rib, yep.
Drive. Let's give credit all around.
Down.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Lisa Shaw might
A really
lose
nice
now.
run.
The last run got
not really.
Him with 2nd and a yard.
He got a couple of good
Back to
members
throw,
on his team.
Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was out.
How come this nigga ain't got injured yet? But it's me. It's me getting injured today. Man, what the
You and I
fuck?
both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated
Oh, grandson.
season?
Somebody get ready to go back down here.
His throw caught right around the 6.
Damn. My man getting ankle broken by grandson.
Effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first
Hey,
half
hey,
touchdowns.
hey,
And the Bears
hey.
continue to pour it on.
Brandon, remind me again. This is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Grayson got all the show today.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. To throw is Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Niners are going to take possession.
Phillies is beating the Browns.
6-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt.
He just threw an interception right to him.
Remember, if you pick it off, you
Ain't
get
my
to take
fault.
it all the way back at 2 points.
I know. He was right there too. That's crazy.
You got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What you gonna do, nigga? Scary ass motherfucker. Bro, nigga, scary, ain't he?
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball to smaller people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them.
Kind of ended that man's whole career.
He's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. McCaffrey.
Where you going? Where was you going? But he got
down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the
confidence
rise, haven't we? It
All
borders on
teammates going
arrogance
blitz.
now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And
Goofy ass boy.
Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down, it's Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That defense making me look bad, bro. I'll fucking swear.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
Come on, get it.
Let's
go.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
Wow.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Gold with the extra point, and
No.
they get a bit of a respite here from that's dreadful first half.
Down D1. Not looking good right now. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Who keep returning? Who keep returning? D1. Yep.
Now Ross to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab.
He's got him in, complete. And bulldozing his way through.
Damn.
Touchdown,
Damn.
Chicago. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears add on. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was
You
easy. You
seen that head shake, my boy?
college career, but what you want to know about a rookie,
Yeah.
when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
Once again, up come the Bears, and they're going for 2. They're going to try and run. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point
Hey,
try.
you're not
So
supposed to see
oftentimes we
there.
talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Kaepernick now on first down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A great return there of 22 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking deep for Gabriel. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears continue to pour it on. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with a big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 134 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Nigga, mad, boy.
Big yardage should be an impactful play because if you get those passes,
bro, nigga, get mad at his own teammates, boy.
Nigga, stupid.
You wind up slowing them down just a step, and if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Coming up at halftime, we remind
Nigga ready to fight.
Check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And this is too far
Dude, what'd you say?
his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
I said that nigga mad. He ready to fight.
Now, as he's on to kick it away. And defending a return here.
Who hired this punter? This nigga kick that shit out of bounds, boy.
14-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
Look, that nigga gone. That nigga is.
A jump ball, and this is caught.
Who just got more?
How about this for a change in field position? From
Megan,
inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
I know it used to be a lock on that bitch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Tackle that time by Whiskey Tart.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that.
Sir, yes, sir.
Through the hole, ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A beautiful fake. And taking it to the 15-yard line.
Oh, let me find out the QBs know how to run it. Hold up.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your...
Dang.
Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. So we are
They trying to injure you.
As we send you
Oh,
down
God.
to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports halftime report. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front.
It's Jalen Hurts with a couple of touchdown passes.
From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals.
A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow.
Finally, let's get to the desert. Let's check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers.
Damn.
Aaron Jones, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
My dang way behind. Who can be turning? D1? Yes, it is.
And now here's Ross.
Damn.
Well, a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And
it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is,
oh,
he will make.
You got more. Do you hear me? They what?
Yeah.
But you hear me?
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga got moss, boy.
Oh, yeah. You got more.
So how about this?
Bro,
For
my character,
position
boy.
after the
That
big
nigga not
play.
in yet.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I feel some type of way.
Out to his left. He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football. I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit.
Now I'm still a losing,
in this situation, like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you would... yeah, that's not a good decision. He didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Oh, who you doing this to,
and this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Kaepernick. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Robert Quinn in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Ross on the return. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Fields now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that play, it looked like trouble from the...
Can I tally that? Nope. Wow.
Beginning, and it wound up being even
bigger trouble
than they anticipated.
Yeah, and instead of cutting his losses on the play, I think what happens here is receivers get so excited about this play call with a chance to run with it that they try and really make it work no matter what. He just needed to cover up on that one, but he didn't, and they lost possession. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Kaepernick now to throw. And it is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, who out here now?
49ers
Before the purple turn.
As he'll come on to kick this one away. Whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the score. Yeah, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Now, Grant's not even playing no more, boy.
A huge play.
He'll probably take him off right now.
We see this happen so often.
Grandson.
It's like watching a
nah, Grandson still later.
Oh, yeah, that was him who just caught the ball.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears add on.
I forgot that nigga 8 now. He not 6.
So the big play to kick off the drive set him up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash
what,
in.
You thought that nigga, you thought he was still number 6?
I think I'm starting to understand more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success. Because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
That nigga grandson just heard him.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, motherfucker, run that
Christian
shit.
McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receiver.
My character might be hurt or something, boy. Nah. Football might be alright. That nigga will be alright.
But they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2.
I know you heard that hit, bro.
These guys have punted 4 times
yeah,
already.
nigga got cracked.
Barring a conversion here on third down. To throw, it's Kaepernick. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not.
Then what did that shit sound like, G?
Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least,
Nigga got cracked, boy.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with first and 10 on the short side of the field.
Oh, man.
But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Oh, I'm trying to play
no matter
a
what the
D-Wood,
defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Nifty move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
But how did nigga not injured yet? What the fuck?
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 2, Fields. He finds
nigga on them steroids, I'm playing.
As he gets it down to the
Who, you?
Yeah, he probably is, who knows?
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And some room to work. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 236 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
91.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's
My
a
catch
squibber
happened
picked
home.
up around the 27.
Damn.
Wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it.
Yeah, is that nigga dead? Is that nigga dead?
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense.
Did you see how that nigga was laying, bro?
Moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive.
Not
to
split,
make that up, and then some on
That's
2nd and 13. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face a third down. Now Kaepernick. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the
about to
passing
break
game.
everybody.
Picks up another first down.
Right now,
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It's a throw, Kaepernick. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. take it at about the 16. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to get going again. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fields on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh, you got ball by 2 defenders.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A huge play for Chicago.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was
you got most
and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just
dude, who are you, nigga?
Pretty good arm too.
What that nigga was getting sturdy.
The grandson, boy, grandson was getting sturdy.
Oh! And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
D-Wood.
Here.
Bro, why you had to do hurt over 2 niggas, my boy? D-Wood, huh? We had to hurt over 2 niggas, huh?
They'll try and run for it on 1st.
That was crazy.
And he'll get it. Down Chicago. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bears continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Wide open.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I don't know about you.
Bro, these got good defense, bro. But trash at offense. Like, what type of shit is that?
To throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in the walk to the locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
Uh-oh.
Returnable here from the 38. Oh, able to avoid him. Again with a juke.
Oh, that nigga D-Ray got it.
Down inside the 20-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field.
Getting
1st and 10
shifty.
inside the 20.
So what?
I'm about to get jiggy. Oh, bird. Jiggy man, hero.
Get the hook up there, but you really have to mark how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
A great play there. With touchdown number 23 here on the year.
Goose.
And the Bears hang on.
Steph on, there's no way he just got Steph on.
Keep handing him the ball, and he keeps taking it in for touchdowns.
Where my remote at? Run that back. Where my remote?
Oh shit! That nigga didn't want to play gun goose, boy. That nigga stupid, boy.
Boy, there's no way that one nigga got stepped on. Yes, he did.
The Bears now will again go for two.
That's that Derrick Henry.
And your catcher was over here playing duck goose out now.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it. Can extend this lead out even further.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here.
Did you see your catcher was playing duck goose?
Size of victory, that matters in those games.
Yeah.
All you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it and get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest
that
of the
nigga
offense.
Ain't no way
We've
this
seen him be
nigga got
good so
ball.
far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs.
Oh, look at me. They saw me, but I'm not on the field. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he powers his way.
Bro, you don't stop passing to this nigga, bro.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Okay, you were out for a minute. Hope punt return. You know what I mean?
Here comes the 49ers punter now. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the 49ers punter now.
Grandson.
Away for the 4th time today. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And taken right at the 35.
Oh, damn.
Special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Who they trying to hurt?
Starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Play action. It's Fields.
Now you gonna leave Grandson off.
Throw it back deep over the middle. Now it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Bro.
Touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Bears continue to pour it on. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, You need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that
There, you're
opportunity
nigga.
to maybe wake up everyone else.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
They
exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that
Yeah.
kind of a run, all right? It's kind of
Yeah, nigga, don't be leaving now.
found a little bit of yardage, and frankly,
No, I'm
pretty
sitting here
close to staying on
watching
schedule on
the live.
offense. The playbook is still open for the
Damn.
coordinator.
How come you're not talking?
Just chilling.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And
Bro.
very little daylight there. He'll get
Can y'all
a
stop
couple
adding
to
to
the
this nigga,
44.
bro? This nigga selling y'all right now.
Run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run.
They're telling me who's selling the team right now.
They would move the ball on the ground. hone
Ooh,
in on it,
the running back.
Mark that down for a win in the defense.
I don't know how the team, yeah.
And those two just haven't been in sync
Yeah.
thus far. They've done a nice job
Nigga
against
selling,
him, but
boy,
still,
and the QB.
with his talent, you would expect him to have more completion.
He's scared to throw it. He know what's gonna happen.
Now
Oh,
on fourth
God.
down is the punt team sending this one away. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Bears
Not bad, not
take
bad.
over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And it's caught.
You got him all.
Oh, my, pulled it in.
I gotta see that again.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching
They've seen
the
that, right?
NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say it, G. Go ahead and say it. You're not gonna say it, I thought you gonna say
Looking
it.
to
You
throw.
got him all.
Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver? Or you
Who the
tuck it
fuck
and
you
go?
darn that
And I
shit
think
to,
there's
gang?
going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The 49er
Y'all better
offense
not
now
hand it
making
to
their
that
way
quarter, that
onto
running
the
back either.
field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Fielded at about the 28. Dances by him.
Touchdown.
Another day,
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. 72 yards on the punt return.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Bears are poised to move to 8-0 as they
Cut
extend
down,
the lead even
aggressive.
further.
Stop playing.
Even though they've got
that nigga grandson going to sleep.
They are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're
But that
seeing
nigga grandson has some roommates, boy.
and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times,
that nigga got
they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that.
What y'all gonna do? Throw it, or y'all gonna hand it to the running back?
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well,
else.
and maybe
man, y'all
try
niggas
find
scary,
one of those
bro.
special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. On 1st down, it's Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is inside the 5. A huge play there for Chicago.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it's still
That boy grandson like that, bro.
Why should they stop? Go
Bro,
ahead and
nigga
keep
mad,
firing
bruh.
and
Damn,
gain
take a
yards.
chill pill, my boy.
Oh, that's Kaepernick. He quit on God.
You said wait.
Well, that didn't take long.
That nigga
One
about to
play,
quit.
and we're already
Why you
looking
say
at
that
first
for?
and goal situation.
And he threw his helmet.
Back to throw. Fields.
Damn, y'all can't guard, grandson.
A Chicago touchdown. A great effort there.
That nigga grandson the smallest one on the team, boy.
Add on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a
There,
rookie,
you heard me?
but he's playing like
What'd you say?
4th quarter.
I said grandson the
And
smallest one on the
QB
team.
is easy. How about this guy?
Oh, God.
Youngster, not worried about anything.
Him and probably Terry Kill.
And this is going to be
Huh?
caught. So add 2.
I said out of him and probably Terry Kill.
Yeah.
So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove
They what happened
risky
to
there.
you? What happened to me? You're not even in no more, bro.
Risky. That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
That nigga grandson tripping.
Oh.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about
Then
the
why you say grandson
17-yard
tripping for,
line.
G?
The
They were.
Niners set to take over on
You're-
offense.
Why you say
And the
grandson
last
tripping?
go-around, they really couldn't get anything
Oh,
going.
is.
They had to punt from deep
Why
inside
you say
their own
that for?
territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Hey!
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Goofy.
And he'll lose yardage here.
Bro,
Back to the
what is the QB doing? What is the wide receiver doing, bro? What is the whole team doing?
Make it 4th down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No one about to
Did you forget who you playing against? Did you forget who you playing against?
Is that what they call
Receiver still gets a point.
You saw what?
Do you forget who you playing against? Dude? Look at the team. Look at the team. Look at the team.
What you mean?
Do you not see the team that you playing against?
Yeah.
And who they are and what they do? Niggas is born trash.
Oh, God. Niggas are more than trash. Why you say that for, cuz?
There he is.
Yeah.
That means like that now?
Far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy
Oh,
game.
grandson for president.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. Ooh, with a juke. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That nigga grandson does that.
Touchdown, Bears. A great play there.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
35 yards. And the Bears continue to pour.
Bro, this nigga grandson tripping, boy.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that.
There, you saw this, right? You saw that, right?
Off of this win.
Yeah.
They're looking strong.
You see what grandson did, right? For the team thing?
Yeah.
Play fake, now Fields to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Damn.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard.
Man, can the game be over by now? No, these niggas trash, right? Down the Vikings.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
Butterfingers,
5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Kaepernick.
Bro.
His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here.
Down, the same nigga end up in the nigga face again, bro. Oh, nigga mad, bro.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
My boy.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As
They
he's
what?
on to kick it away.
They what?
Yeah.
No.
It's taken on the 25. Yards.
Oh, I
well
thought that
done on
nigga
the
grandson
return.
got injured. That nigga grandson got injured one time. His grandson like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick. For real.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this.
And
that's going
pass
to
interference.
Complete. However, we do have a flag down.
I'm about to decline that. I'm going to decline that. Psych, I lied.
They've done a good job on these receivers. Pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always
That's
looking
free
for a
first goal
play
right there.
to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make
Damn,
one.
Grandson
Or maybe
got
this
took him
penalty,
out
this
down.
pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Fields steps away to his left. Oh, look at the juke. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears add on.
Oh, did that nigga just get
I'm
set
pretty
on?
sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
I love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Oh, you got to feel it,
And he gets in. But no one was expecting it. Add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you will almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is
mad
what
at
you
the
just
coach
say. Let's move on. Let's not
Dang,
watch the
guys.
game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. Actually, I've heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind him.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. Onto the field now come the Bears. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that been...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. A huge play there for Chicago.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And
he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears continue to pour it on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
so don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen?
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Y'all can't even catch no
He
touch.
gets in.
Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they had
That's just how that tight end was. And it was so easy.
Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point.
159 to 9. That's crazy.
So what?
That's a long way to go.
Talk about the score.
What's the score?
159 to 9.
That's bad.
I should have said they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. As San Francisco's offense returns to the field. On first down, Kaepernick.
Butterfingers.
The field and incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays.
Come on, tight end.
They've been on the
Derek
same
Kittle.
surface
Cut that, my boy.
tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete as well. Another pass attempt, another incompletion.
Yeah,
So, what happened?
Oh, no, I was just saying, so that's it.
You figure defensively in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
What the fuck is this nigga? Oh shit, hold up. Nick got speed on. Hold up.
And running with power. It's hit. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. You hate every fumble. You really hate that. You're going to have great field position. And then he coughed it up.
Boy, they went from elation to deflation in a hurry, didn't they? I mean, everything was working just right for them. That type of a return, that field position that they expected to have, unfortunately, none of it came through.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw here. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Out of the gun now on third down. And that will be
Bro, who the nigga throwing it to, bro?
Struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them. Pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Here comes Grant on the return. A nice little juke. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Fields on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
You got him off.
He's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears add on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Goofy.
And he will not make it to the goal line. As his try for 2 is going to come up empty. That's little consolation.
That disrespect right there. That disrespect right there.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one,
Huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he'll take it a yard or so.
Oh, trying to take out the kneecap now? Hold up.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick.
Bro,
Over the middle, and it's
who are you doing it to? Casper just barely go
don't mind throwing in the coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Bro, how you throw that close and you still drop it?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Grant. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
It was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Bro, if that was grandson would never let that shit happen.
Drive underway.
Where that bitch I'm about to go outside and slap the shit out the dog.
A win for the defense.
You think maybe there was a...
You saw what? Why you gonna slap a dog for, G? Uh-huh.
Hey.
You can't slap a dog, G. That's not nice.
Yeah, bro, the dog keep on barking.
Oh, keep on. Oh, the dog keep barking, huh?
Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some
niggas ass. Y'all niggas sorry.
I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know.
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to stay with it.
That's true. Taking on the midfield logo. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. In this game, and the Bears continue to pour it on. solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Kaepernick now on first down. Samuel bringing in the slant.
Now, finally, somebody catch
it. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Well,
we're going to the grocery store.
Okay.
What you want to get today?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
What you want?
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Gets this one to use check.
I'll do this again. The game is sweet food with the golf grade. Hey.
If you don't want that,
I'll go ahead and make this again. I think I go to the store though. What you need something from the store?
I'm sure. It really don't matter. Like the honey. No, the spicy sweet chili. Yeah. Yo, I'm back.
Lose yardage here, back at the 41.
I think he tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
These niggas fucking dog water, bro.
That time is that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards, and the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. One play action, Fields. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions,
Live
right?
conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice. Where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it.
Wow, these niggas
That is
cheating
an
now.
unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Off play action. Fields out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jarnell Mooney, 32 yards. And the Bears add on. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes...
And it'll be intercepted.
Oh my God.
Great read, and it's picked off. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To throw, Kaepernick. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Back to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it to 37. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Yeah.
Rounded in there on the two-point try, and you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season. What has changed? What hasn't changed?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed.
200.
It's your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football or the ball on the 15-yard line.
Say close to
Or
200.
if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
Kaepernick now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Got lucky.
Normally we're talking about
You're telling me that nigga got lucky, bro.
matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork of
He did.
both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another...
I'll be right back. No.
right there of just good mobility.
Yeah, I'm back.
Second and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. And he'll go down.
Bro, what the fuck was you doing?
T.J. Watt in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
2 minutes warning.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Dancing to his left. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
Now they go
no good, nigga.
Fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's what he called. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. For them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back in the 46. Nick Bosa in there to get him. That is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21.
Butterfinger. Yeah,
their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Kaepernick, got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Chicago, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL
95
on
to
EA
9.
Sports.
Them niggas sorry as hell, but
Yeah, them niggas trash.
you saw what they doing?
He said them niggas trash.
How bad trash? 1 out of 1,000.
Nigga, 1,000.
You said 1,000?
Yep.
Damn. View player. Interview report. Broken ribs. Damn. Out for 5 weeks. Damn. Yep. Football Molly not coming in no time soon, boy. How long I've been watching him for? Probably like an hour. Yeah, 2 hours. That's a damn near whole football game, cuz.